Hello and welcome back to our online story time. Thanks for joining us. So today, before we start anything, we're going to sing our welcome song. So if you've watched a previous video, maybe you know these actions. And if not, I'll teach them to you. But the song goes like this. It goes, hello friends, hello friends, hello friends, it's time to say hello. Alright, so there are some actions to that song, and they're actually signs in sign language. So we've talked about this a little bit before, but sign language is a language for people who want to talk with their hands instead of their mouths. So we're going to learn some signs today. So the first sign we're going to learn is for hello. So you're going to take your hand and bring it up to your forehead, and you're going to salute just like this. You're going to say hello, hello, and then we're going to go friends. So friends, if we remember, we're going to take our two pointer fingers and we're going to put them together one way, like they're giving each other a nice little hug, and then the other way, just like this. And you can practice going back and forth. So we got hello friends. Perfect. Then we're going to do it again. Hello friends. One more time. Hello friends. Now we're going to learn some new signs. So we're going to take our pointer finger and we're going to say it's time. So you're going to take your pointer finger and touch your wrist just like you're tapping on a watch. It's time to say, tap on your chin as if you're pointing to your mouth, your chin. It's time to say hello. Back to our salute. So it's time, point to your wrist, to say, point to your chin, hello. Give a nice little salute. Alright? So we got hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Do we think we got that? Let's try it all together slowly and then we'll speed it up and we'll all welcome each other. So, let's start really slowly, okay? Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello friends, it's time to say hello. Now let's try and do it a little bit faster this time. Let's see if you can speed it up with me, okay? See if we can follow along. Are we ready? Alright. Hello friends, hello friends, hello friends. It's time to say hello. Hello everyone. Alright, so today we're going to be reading two stories all about spring. So let's get started with our first story. Okay, so the first book we're going to be reading is called William Wakes Up. We can see little William on the cover there. Looks like he's waking up from a long winter's nap. But looks like William's got some animals in his bed. Now, do we know of any animals who need to wake up in springtime? There's lots of animals who sleep all winter. That's called hibernation. So, in this book, we're going to have to wake up all these animals. They've been sleeping all winter. Do you think you could sleep all winter? Do you think William slept all winter? Maybe. We should check it out and find out, okay? So it's called William Wakes Up. Look at William there. He's looking out. Looks like springtime. On a quiet morning, sleepy and still, William looks out on a moss-covered hill. He hears a faint and distant tune and says, "My friend will be here soon. It's been a long and wintry wait. We need a cake to celebrate." Oh, look at all the different animals in his bed. Would you let animals into your bed? Maybe, eh? And William says, "Wake up, it's spring. Today's the day. A special guest is on the way. Rise and shine, no time to lose." And one rolls out, but four others snooze. And the chipmunk says, "I'm up, I'm out, I'm wide awake. I'll help you bake a welcome cake." What do we see them doing there? Looks like they're making a cake. They stir, they whir, they mix and pour. Then, Chipmunk conks out on the floor. There's way too much for us to do. We'd better wake the others too. Do you think they need some help? What do you think would help them? And William goes back to the bed and he says, "Wake up! It's spring, today's the day. A special guest is on the way. Rise and shine, no time to lose." And one rolls out, but 3 others snooze. And the porcupine says, "I cannot sleep a minute more. I'll gladly clean the kitchen floor." That's pretty helpful. They bake, they scrub, they wipe, and they scrape. Look at them there. They're all helping out. But, Porcupine says, "I'm out of shape. There's way too much for us to do. We'd better wake the others too." Still need some more help. Who do you think they should wake up this time? Let's take a look. Who else is in bed? They go back to bed and they say, "Wake up! It's spring, today's the day. A special guest is on the way. Rise and shine, no time to lose." And one rolls out, and 2 others snooze. Lazy bear, eh? A special guest arriving soon? I'll tidy up the living room. Whoa, look at all the animals helping out here. Although they look pretty tired, hey? They dust, they shine, they fluff and buff, till Groundhog groans, "I've had enough. There's way too much for us to do. We'd better wake the others too." They gotta go back to that bed and get some more animals up, hey? And they go back, whoa! Who do we see stretching here? It looks like a big bear stretch. I don't know if I would want to be around for a bear waking up. But they say, "Wake up! It's spring, today's the day. A special guest is on the way." Does one roll out? Oh yes, you bet. And the other? Is this one up yet? Nope, not yet. Still one more sleepy little animal back there. But we got Bear up, so Bear's gonna help us. "Oh dear," says Bear. "It seems I'm late. May I help you decorate?" They frost, they squeeze, they paste and paint. Then Bear sits down. "Whew, I'm feeling faint. There's way too much for us to do. Perhaps Raccoon can help us too." Should we go wake up Raccoon in bed? I think so. He's been sleeping in too much. They gather round the rumbly bed, then pat Raccoon's still dozy head. "Hey Raccoon, pitch in, help out." It doesn't look like they're too happy with Raccoon there. They tug his tail, they nudge his snout. Raccoon just snores and burrows deep. But is he really sound asleep? What do we think? Do we think Raccoon's just faking it to get out of doing some work? Let's take a look. Just outside, they hear some flapping, chirping, tweeting, tap, tap, tapping. Then a whistle loud and clear. William says, "My friend is here." Who do we see? Who came through the window there? Who is William's friend? It's this little birdie. Look at that, little bluebird. They throw the front door open wide. "Welcome, Bluebird. Come inside. We baked a cake, it's just for you. But we might like a sliver too." Look who's wide awake now. Raccoon bolts up. Did I hear cake? Don't start without me. I'm awake. Uh-oh. Raccoon's friends don't seem very pleased with him. Humph, says Chipmunk. That's not fair. He hasn't helped at all, says Bear. It isn't right. It isn't nice. He shouldn't get a single slice. Uh-oh. Do you think Raccoon deserves some of the cake? Even though he didn't help at all and just slept through making the cake? Let's take a look. Raccoon looks sad. He hangs his head. I'm sorry that I stayed in bed. I'd like to help now, if I could, and have some cake. It looks so good. Says William, there's more work to do. Bluebird needs a building crew. Oh yes, he's right. I do, Raccoon, says the little bluebird up there. You see the little bluebird? My friends will be here very soon. We'll need new nests. No time to lose. And the raccoon says, then I will help. I will not snooze. Oh, look at all our animal friends going out. But first, says William, grab a plate. Right now, it's time to celebrate. Look at them all. They're going outside for spring to celebrate. Looks like Bear's got some picnic supplies. Got a nice little banjo, some firewood, some plates and cups. And Bluebird's bringing a little flower along. Wow, look at that. A nice springtime picnic with friends. And they all say, welcome friends, welcome sun, welcome springtime, everyone. The end. What a nice story. Okay, so next we're gonna sing another song. And this song, you might be familiar with it, it's about washing our hands. And because it's really important to wash our hands right now, maybe you're going outside because there's some nicer weather, and when you come back in, you gotta make sure to wash your hands, because even though your hands may look clean, they might be covered in germs, especially if you go outside. So, we're gonna sing this song, and if we're gonna follow along, maybe you know it, maybe not, but we'll teach you all the actions as we go, okay? So it goes like this. Wash, wash, wash your hands, keep them nice and clean. Scrub them here and scrub them there and scrub them in between. Wash, wash, wash your hands every single day. Happy, healthy hands you'll have. Keep those germs away. Alright, so I'll teach you those actions right now. So, we're going to pretend like we're washing our hands, just like this. Everyone knows how to wash their hands, right? You can go like this, put your hands together. You can make a fist, and scrub that fist, and scrub this fist. You can wash your hands however you like. But we're going to pretend to wash your hands throughout this whole song, okay? So it goes like this. Wash, wash, wash your hands, keep them nice and clean. Maybe you can switch up your washing technique. Scrub them here, and then put them over to one side, and scrub them there. Put them to the other side, and scrub them in between. And then we're going to rock them back and forth just like this. We're scrubbing all over the place. Scrub here, scrub there, scrub everywhere. Alright. So then we're going to keep washing our hands. Wash, wash, wash your hands every single day. And then we're going to show our clean hands. So show your hands. Happy, healthy hands you'll have. And then you're going to flick all the germs. Really, really shake your hands. Shake all those germs off. Keep those germs away. Perfect. So do we want to try it one more time? Maybe you can follow along. Let's try and do it as best as we can, okay? Is everyone ready? Let's pretend to wash our hands. And here we go. Wash, wash, wash your hands. Keep them nice and clean. Scrub them here and scrub them there and scrub them in between. Wash, wash, wash your hands every single day. Happy, healthy hands you'll have. Keep those germs away. Shake all the germs off. Oh, you don't want any of those germs on your hands. All right, so let's get into our second story, which is also about spring. So let's get started. All right, so our next story is about animals in springtime as well, but not all of these animals are happy that it's springtime. You know, some animals might prefer winter. Maybe you prefer winter. Maybe you like playing on the snow or making snowmen. And now that it's springtime, all the snow is melting. So, let's take a look in this book. It's called The Thing About Spring. So let's see what the thing about spring is all about. Oh, what animals do we see here? Look at that. We got a mouse. Does anyone know what type of bird this is? It's a robin. Maybe you'll see lots of robins around in springtime. The world looks different today, Mouse said one bright morning. It smells different too, said Bird. There are buds on the trees and new colors in the sky, and I feel warm and happy. Me too, said Mouse. Spring is finally here! Hooray! They certainly seem excited about springtime. Mouse and Bird hurried to share the good news with their friends. Rabbit was in the meadow, busy with a shovel and pail. What are you doing, Rabbit? Mouse called. Saving snow while I still can, Rabbit grumbled. We won't see any more of this until next year. But spring is coming, Bird chirped. Aren't you excited? Uh-oh. He doesn't look too excited. Excited? Said Rabbit. Ha! The thing about spring is that I won't be able to follow my friends' tracks in the snow. Then I won't be able to find them. But now you won't be cold, said Bird. And you won't have to look for me. I'll be right beside you. Me too, said Mouse. He doesn't look so sure about that, hey? Whoa, we got lots of different winter activities here, eh? The thing about spring, said Rabbit, is that I won't be able to make snow bunnies anymore. I won't be able to build snow forts either. You know how much fun I have doing that. And I won't be able to make snowballs to throw at my favorite targets. You can't do any of that stuff without snow. But little shoots will grow out of the ground, Mouse said. Look at that little shoot. Brand new plants this year. So you won't have to look far to find delicious things to eat. The thing about spring, said Rabbit, is that Bear is waking up. You know how bad he smells at the end of a long winter, and I'm sure he's going to want a hug. Look, just like in our other story, there's a bear who's waking up. But this rabbit thinks he's pretty stinky and he's plugging his nose and saying, P.U. P.U. Bear is stinky after the whole winter. Oh, Rabbit, said Bear with a yawn. Just because I'm a little stinky doesn't mean we can't share a big hug. I want a hug too, says Bird. Me 3, says Mouse. Uh-oh. Must be a stinky, stinky bear. The thing about spring, said Rabbit, is that it rains when you're not expecting it. Has anyone seen any rain this spring? But what does rain bring? But rain brings out the flowers, said Mouse. And the worms, says Bird. And it makes you clean, said Bear, and ready for more hugs. Looks like Bear's taking a nice little shower there. The thing about spring, said Rabbit, is that when the days get longer, the nights get shorter. And I am a cranky bunny when I don't get enough sleep. But in the spring, we need more daytime because there are so many things to do, says Bird. Look at that, all the snow's melting. You can see all the grass underneath. Rabbit still doesn't look very happy. In the spring, I love to make loop-de-loops and race the clouds through the sky, said Bird. In the spring, I love to nibble tasty buds and dig tunnels in the soft pine needles, says Mouse. In the spring, I love to splash in the lake and dance in the sun, said Bear. Spring is wonderful. Look at all the spring activities they're doing, the spring things they're doing. Look at that. What are some things you like to do in spring? The thing about spring, said Rabbit, is that all the animals chatter on, and the racket hurts my ears. Look at him trying to plug his big long ears there. I'll try to be more quiet, whispered Bird. Me too, whispered Mouse. Me three, whispered Bear. But it's hard not to make a little noise. When spring is here, says the Bear. Looks like he's so excited that it's springtime. Wow. Are you that excited about spring? Wowee. All night, Rabbit sighed. I suppose no one can stop the seasons from changing. But the thing about spring is that when I stomp around so much and the sun is so warm, it makes me really thirsty. Me too, said Bear. I think we're all a little thirsty. Well then, said Rabbit, you should be glad I saved some snow. Look inside my pail. The thing about spring is that it's full of surprises. Uh-oh. That doesn't look like snow inside of his pail. What do we see inside of his pail? It's wonderful, Bird cheeped. Now that spring is here, the snow has turned into water. The snow all melted into water. Look at that. It's like the winter gave us a present before it went away, said Mouse. I found some cups, Rabbit said. Dip in. It will be our last taste of winter. And our first sip of spring, said Bird. Here's to spring, said Bear. I think it's going to be great. Me too, said Bird. Me three, said Mouse. Then the friends looked at Rabbit. Do we think the rabbit's going to agree? Oh, all right, he said. Me four. Spring is here. Hooray! The end. All right, so that is the end of this online story time today. Thank you for joining us. If you like this video, you can watch our previous videos of Family Storytime, or you can tune in next week and we'll be releasing a brand new Family Storytime. So before we go, we're going to sing one more song, but before we do that, a special shout out goes out to Anderson and Brooks, Avery and Olivia and Bridget, who let us know that they're watching. So thank you very much for watching and keep tuning in. So we're going to sing our very final goodbye song, and this is very similar to our welcome song, in which we'll do a little bit of sign language. So the only difference is we're going to sign goodbye. Instead of hello, like this, we're going to sign goodbye, just like this. So you're going to open and close your hand, just like you're saying goodbye. Goodbye. So it goes like this. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. So we remember, goodbye is this. Open and close your hand. Friends, we take our 2 pointer fingers, and they're good friends, so they're going to hug. Friends. And then it's time, we're going to take our pointer finger, time, point to your wrist, to say goodbye. Back to her, goodbye. So do we think we have that? Let's try it all together, and we'll sing it and say goodbye to one another. Okay, so let's start. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. We'll see you next time.